Hey folks, so it's time for a Bmoria update, but first, there's this new thing. It is a IPTV encoder box. It's how I'm going to get rid of the encoding problems I've been having. Whether it's a disk problem or whatever, I will get this thing to do the encoding rather than my laptop. I'll give you a close-up here. If you can read that, you just kind of plug in the HDMI and it immediately starts sending out. You can see it there, H.264 video in 1080p. Not bad, eh? Okay. It's going to take a while to integrate that into my fancy scripts, Moria speedruns, but I think it'll go. I think it'll go, and I think it'll make things easier. Here we go. Bugs fixed. We saw in the last one where it wasn't really lighting the walls properly. We're in a room, and normally when the walls are lit up in a room, you kind of see more wall. So I'll demonstrate that. Lit items weren't exploring tiles. And we saw that in the last one too, and I thought, oh, that should probably be the case. If you see it, it should be explored. The idea is, I'll explain later. Stone giant in wall at too shallow of depth. We died in the last one because of that. So, yeah, that's fixed. That's not going to be demonstrated, but that's fixed. Temporary slowness wasn't being slept off. Yeah, you'd get slow because of a trap or whatever, and then you'd have to, like, sit there and sleep, like, manually. Now you can just rest normally, and it goes, oh, wore off. New identifying mechanisms. This is a big change. So you go into a store, and if you even see something that looks the same as in your pack, it gets identified. Cool, eh? You see it, you go, oh, that's a white potion. This is a white potion. It doesn't say it's a white potion, but if you were to examine it, try to look at that potion, it will say it's a white potion. And if you look at the white potion in your pack, it'll say white potion. So therefore, we're guessing that's how the world of Moria works, that all white potions are the same. And ta-da. Through the magic shop, yeah, you can just pay for an identification service. You don't have to find the identify scroll. So there is that. And also through profound thought. That's where that's the idea that sure, you have these mages in the game, but no amount of experience will help them identify something. It always takes a spell. Well, you know what? We sent Moria on to the 2-stage identify. So you're walking around, you're wielding a sword, and it says there's something about what you're wielding, and you know that it's magical, right? So now the next stage is, oh, I know what this is. This is a blankety blank. And that's where, like, the object is reaching out to you, or you're reaching out to the object. It's just how magic works in the world. And all of a sudden, you know what it is, just from experience of having the thing. Maybe you observe it, whatever. So those are the identifying mechanisms. All right, let's demonstrate. Hooey, baby. Wow. Have I demonstrated this before? I just had deja vu. I don't think I have. Feels the same. Alright. So, we're wizard. What's going on here? Not roguelike. Been confused. Oh yeah. Okay, we're about to go around the corner here. See that? When we back up, it's explored. There's a magic lamp in that room. Right? Now we see another tile and it's explored. And we can finally see into the room, and it lights up the whole wall behind it. Before, it just lit up these walls. because that's what it had line of sight to. Well, now we recognize that it's in a room, and room walls are easier lit up than, say, walls here, where it's just line of sight. It looks like it belongs. So yeah, so those are the first two bugs demonstrated. Temporary slowness wasn't being slept off. Well, for that we're going to need a slow potion. Yes, sir. When I snap my fingers, we'll have a slow potion on the ground. Alright, you can see it there. It's a white potion, what do you know? And now we're going to quaff it. Quaff a white potion. You feel yourself moving slower. Oh, that sucks. We'll just rest it off. You feel yourself speed up. And we're done. So that's how that works. Alright. Through visual identifying items through visual inspections at the stores. So for that, let's just give ourselves a random... Oh, we got a bug. We got a bug. What's going on? I can't hit I. Is it just a... Now I can. I think there's a problem with this keyboard. What keyboard? This keyboard. That was awfully strange. And now I wonder if the video is screwed up. Anyway, I was hitting I repeatedly and no inventory was coming up, and now it is. Okay, we have a crazy scroll there. There is a chance that we'll find that scroll in the stores and identify it automatically. That's the idea. We're just going to give ourselves a scroll we know is there, like Word of Recall, and then try that. So let's look up that code. Word of 226. Got it? 226. Moria is so easy when you can just make stuff. Alright, to the town. We're in the town. Yeah, we just go to number 5 here. Kind of avoid those guys. Paranoid of that. When we walk in, the first thing we do is we rummage through their store. And the store owner allows it. We're just looking at stuff. We're just, oh yeah, look at that. Here we go. After a visual inspection, you have identified an item in your pack. You have a scroll of Word of Recall. Nice! Isn't that nice? So that's how that works. We don't know what the other one is. Maybe we can find that at the number 4 there. Or maybe not. Do they have scrolls? They have scrolls, but not one of the ones that we have. Pretty cool. Through the magic shop, let's go buy one. We'll see what this is by buying the service. And you can see down here, there's a new thing. Identify an item, capital I. Let's do it. 90 gold pieces. There's no haggling. What do you say? Yes. And D. Door creation scroll. How about that? That's the next thing identified. And the last one is through profound thought. This is going to take a little bit of testing. So let's go down to level, I don't know, 25. And going to give ourselves a weapon, but it's got to be magical. To get a magical weapon, it's better if we go down to like 49. And we'll just assign ourselves a random no dachi. That's item 46. Now, this is probably a good thing at some level. We have trouble wielding it, but it's in our hand. There it is, you see it. And now we're just going to rest until it says, oh, there's something about what you're holding in your hand. I'm going to snap my fingers, and when we're back, that'll be the case. Aha, you see it? There's something about what you are wielding, ... That's stage 1. It says magic. How about that? Now we're going to demonstrate... That's old. You've seen that. Now we're going to demonstrate the new thing, and that is stage 2 identification through profound thought. And you can either be awake or asleep when this happens, so it can just come to you in a dream, like good ideas often do. So, yeah, we're just going to eat. We're bloated from eating. I'm going to rest that off. And now we're going to sleep again. So that first one took maybe about a day in Moria time. So a whole day to say, seems magical, this two-handed sword. Okay, here we go. Aha. There are a couple of ways it says this. And so it's randomized how it says this. And it says, you are abruptly awakened from sleep by a magical epiphany. Is that good grammar? I don't want to say awoken. Awoken? Awaken? Let me know what you think. Oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, yeah. And then it says, hey, here's what you're wielding. So, again, that one took maybe half a day. So, somewhere around there, it'll be like, you know what it is. There you go. I was going to talk a lot about identifying mechanisms and what it means to identify and what the story is with identifying. You guys probably don't want to hear it. I read somebody's webpage about it somewhere. I'll be darned if I can find it again. And he did a really good rundown of what it means, to, like, what is the story here, But anyway. And I started to write out stuff, and it gets to be very long and involved. And I will share just one part of it, and that is the deal with wand charges. What does it mean? Like, the wand charges are totally... There's no way to sense how many charges are on the wand. You have the wand. I don't have a prop. But you have a wand. You're looking at it. It's like, who knows? Here's my... my grade 11 drama assignment. You have this baton, and you just kind of turn it. Huh? Remember this? Anyway. So, yeah, that's my wand I'm turning around. Yeah, there's no way to sense the number of charges on it. There's no, like, reader, no printed out number. There's no, like, slider bar. So you can only find out through an identify spell. And that's like part of the story of the game. I had more to say about it, but it's gone. So that's the demonstration side of it. Now an appeal. How in the world we just took away so many gold pieces? Well, we gave them all these gold pieces for identify. We get all these identifies for free now. For free. So, yeah. I'm pretty sensitive about trying to keep the balance the same in the game. So this appeal is, how in the world do we rebalance after this? It's hard because mages, they get up to level 13 or whatever, and they can identify themselves. So, the benefit of this to them goes down in mid-game. And then it's just when they get an identified object for free, they're just saving food and turns, sleeping turns. That's all they're saving. But for a warrior, oh my god, this is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of gold pieces. Thousands. So, how in the world do you balance this? Like, do we take away the gold? Like, do we do the gold per class or something? Like, for mages, it's like this. For warriors, like, seems unfair. Yeah, so I don't know. Do we make things more expensive all around? Like, we've just given them a bunch more gold. They have all this gold, and now they don't have to spend it on identify. so they can spend it on other things. The game just got easier. So do we make everything more expensive so that, just by a bit, and then that kind of accounts for it? Or do we just make identify scrolls really expensive, but then mages get a free pass? And the mage does not need a free pass in mid or late game. Or do we just go with harder monsters? Like, okay, you can spend your all this new money on armor, and we'll just make the monsters harder. So this is a really delicate matter. It is not well described. Like, I don't have a handle on just how many gold pieces, but I know warriors will be more, like, because they can't cast it. What do you think? How do you do this? I don't know. I don't know either, folks. Let me know. Send me a message. We'll talk about it. I don't have another one of these planned, so this is based. The next one is going to be based on what you say. So, if you want to chime in, then please do. And I think we'll forego with searching more bugs. I got stuff to do. But there you go. That is the Moria update. Until next time, see ya. Bye-bye.